Welcome, everyone, to another journey into the heart of Buddhist wisdom. Today, we share a profound story that reveals how even the deepest-seated hatred can be transformed into peace. This is the story of Kalayakkhini, an ogress who discovered that vengeance only fuels the fire, but loving kindness can extinguish it forever. Long ago, in the ancient city of Savathi, a young mother was walking with her newborn baby, nestled in her arms. Her peaceful day was shattered when a terrifying ogress named Kalayakkhini appeared, her eyes fixed on the child with a hungry glare. The ogress began to chase the mother, intent on devouring the innocent baby. Filled with unimaginable terror, the woman ran for her life, clutching her child tightly. Her heart pounded in her chest as the sound of the ogress's pursuit grew closer. In her desperation, she spotted the serene sanctuary of the Jetavana monastery in the distance. It was there that the Supreme Buddha was teaching the Dharma. With her last ounce of strength, she sprinted towards it, seeking refuge. Bursting through the monastery gates, she ran straight to the hall where the Buddha was seated. In a desperate plea for protection, she gently placed her precious baby at the feet of the Blessed One. "Save my child, Lord," she cried, her body trembling with fear and exhaustion. At that moment, the ogress Kalayakkhini reached the entrance of the monastery, but her path was blocked. The guardian spirit of the monastery stood firm at the gate, an impassable barrier, refusing to let the creature of hatred enter the sacred grounds. The Buddha, seeing the turmoil, calmly summoned both the distraught mother and the enraged ogress to come before him. As they stood before the enlightened one, a palpable tension filled the air. With profound compassion in his eyes, the Buddha looked at them and began to reveal the long and tangled history that bound them together. He explained that their conflict did not begin on this day. It was a chain of vengeance that stretched back through countless lifetimes. In one past life, they had been rival wives of the same man. Consumed by jealousy, one had caused the other to lose her child, sparking a vow of revenge that echoed through time. The cycle of hatred continued. In another life, they were born as a hen and a cat, natural enemies destined for conflict. Then again, as a gentle doe and a predatory leopardess. Over and over, across lifetimes, their animosity had grown, a relentless fire that consumed them both. Each act of revenge only planted the seed for future suffering, trapping them in a sorrowful dance of hatred. With both the woman and the ogress now understanding the deep roots of their conflict, the Buddha shared a timeless and universal truth, a verse from the Dhammapada that holds the key to liberation. He spoke these powerful words: "Hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world. It is appeased only by loving kindness." This is an ancient law. The Buddha's words, filled with infinite compassion and wisdom, penetrated their hearts like a gentle rain on parched earth. In that sacred moment, a profound shift occurred. The ogress Kalayakkhini finally saw the futility of her rage. The mother, understanding the shared suffering, felt her fear dissolve into forgiveness. The heavy chains of hatred, which had bound them for so long, finally broke. At that very instant, the ogress Kalayakkhini let go of her deep-seated anger and attained Sotpoti, the first stage of enlightenment. The long, painful cycle of revenge had ended, not with victory for one and defeat for the other, but with peace for both. This powerful story from the time of the Buddha reminds us of a fundamental truth. Responding to anger with more anger only creates a bigger fire. We can never solve conflict by adding more fuel to it. True peace, both within ourselves and in the world, can only be found through love, compassion, and understanding. Just as a single lamp can illuminate a dark room, a single act of kindness can begin to dissolve generations of hatred. May we all learn from this timeless tale. May we find the strength to forgive, the courage to love, and the wisdom to let go of hatred, following the noble path of peace shown by the Supreme Buddha. Thank you for joining us today. If this story touched your heart, please consider subscribing and sharing it with others. May you be well, happy, and peaceful.